Hello there, this is Miglina and I help people quit smoking once and for all without anxiety or willpower. And if you're wondering why after so many attempts that you want to quit smoking, you haven't managed to quit, and even though you really wanted to and put your heart and soul into it, come the quit date, you just start to smoke and you just cannot stop. So before we do talk about this, please put away your worries just for a few minutes. Take a deep breath, clear your mind so you can focus and get the most value from this video. So if you have been trying so hard to quit, and no matter how much you set your mind on quitting, because everybody said you gotta be in the right mindset to quit. Yes, that is true, but when you set your mind to it, you are in the right mind. You have set your mind to it. But why is it that you still, come the day, come the moment, you cannot quit, or you quit for a few days and you really have set your mind on it? It just doesn't work all the way, and you crave and you give in and you start smoking again. So mindset, yes, you have set your mind. Does it mean that after 2 days that you feel a strong urge to smoke again, you have not set your mind on it anymore? No, that doesn't mean it. But the mind loves what's familiar. And I'm not going to get into the subconscious mind right now, but it has a lot to do with the subconscious mind. So the mind loves what's familiar because it keeps you alive, and you see it every day, you see it every moment, every second. It is something that you don't feel, but everything in your body is working. Everything is working independently, subconsciously, automatically. It is something that is so familiar, and it keeps you alive. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to, to just be. So everything is automated. It is a habit. It is something that is familiar, because that's what keeps you alive. If your organs and your blood and everything is working fine and in total alignment, you are alive. So as well, our mind thinks, oh, I like what's familiar because that's what kept us alive back in the days when we were living in tribes. If we tried a different fruit, it might have killed us because it would have maybe been poisonous. So we like stuff that is the same. We like, as children, the same books. We like the same food. And this is what keeps us alive subconsciously. Like, we are not aware of it, but it is what it is. And this is how we develop habits, So you like what's familiar and it becomes a habit. And that's the same with smoking. You somehow acquired it and it became a habit. And you might not always feel like smoking, but when your colleagues say, let's go for a smoke, you say, all right, and you smoke, even though you might not feel like it. But because you have attached, socializing with smoking, or stress with smoking. Yes, when you're stressed, you do feel like it. But then when you're not stressed, maybe you smoke as well. So it has become a habit, a routine, and it doesn't only have to do something with, the nicotine addiction. Otherwise, you wouldn't smoke in situations that you feel like smoking. And as well, our mind is evolving. Like, when we try different things out, yes, it might kill us, but it moves us forward too. So that's why you started smoking in the first place. You wanted to try something out. You wanted to see, does that help me cope with stress? Does that help me cope with whatever I experienced in my life? So it is maybe not always safe to do, and in the smoking case it's not safe, but it is a way of you have found a strategy to keep yourself alive or to cope with it. Now it doesn't serve you. So it is like trying out different things. You realized or you made up your mind, smoking is a way to deal with things. And now you realize it actually is not good for me. Then you have set yourself up in the right mindset to quit. But because your body just loves to go back to what's familiar, because there is this, underlying knowledge that it'll keep you safe and alive, that's why you cannot quit, because it just always pulls you back into your routine, what's familiar to you. And it's just what we like and what we do. And this is like, it's actually great because it does keep you alive. So you're doing exactly the right thing. Your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to, with the only thing that it doesn't serve you now. So you have the right mindset and realize it's good, even though you might see it as a burden and you might be frustrated that you cannot quit because of it. But it's a good thing because you can change it. You can change your habits, and the mindset that you have right now is the right one. You just need to make sure, or you need to tell your mind, tell yourself that you can be safe in a different way, create different habits. And I'm going to talk about the different habits and how to get into that stage of then changing the habits in another video. But for the moment, wrap your head around that you're doing everything, or your body, your mind, you as a whole, you is doing everything that you're supposed to. You are keeping yourself alive by this routine that you have. So noticing this is already a big step, and I think this is already like a big mindset, towards more of what you want. But for the moment, think about it, stay in it, ponder over it, and then, something might come of it. But yeah, think about it and let me know how you found this video and if it helped. And if you have any more questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye bye.